I counted every single time the three main characters say each other's names in K-pop Demon Hunters. Here's what I found. Rumi says Zoey 8 times, says Mira 6 times. Mira says Rumi 15 times, says Zoey 3 times. Zoey says Rumi 18 times, and says Mira 0 times. Not once, not in battle, not in celebration, not even when Mira's life is in danger, not even when they're alone together. 0. If you noticed this pattern before clicking, comment, "I saw it." If this is completely news to you, hit that like button right now. Let's see which group is bigger. Now, here's the thing. We've already proven that Mira's missing brother became the demon Mystery Saja to save her from a curse. The matching silver earrings, the ambiguous survival, the protective instinct. It's all there. Theory number 2. Zoey is the reincarnation of Jinu's little sister. Her soul has been cycling through demon hunter lives for 400 years, fighting to undo what her brother became. The spirit animals choose her, the 2 lives lyric, the abandonment trauma. Theory number 3. The film is built on the 4 guardians from Korean mythology. Rumi is the white tiger, Mira is the black tortoise, Zoey is the azure dragon, and Jinu, reformed demon in the sword, is the vermilion bird. 3 guardians always fail, 4 create cosmic balance. But here's what we missed. Here's the pattern that connects all of it. And it's been screaming at us from the very first scene.
Zoey says Mira, never. Watch any scene with the 3 of them. Zoey uses she, her, you, we, all of us, hand gestures pointing, literally anything except the name Mira. And here's the kicker. Zoey is the most talkative character, the lyricist who writes every song, the emotional support who talks everyone through crises, the ADHD-coded sunshine who fills every silence with words. She says Rumi 18 times. But she's built her entire vocabulary around avoiding 2 syllables, Mira. This is someone whose soul has lived 400 years of demon hunter lives, someone who's died and been reborn over and over, someone who remembers things her conscious mind has forgotten. And every instinct she has is screaming, "Don't say that name." But why? What happened that was so catastrophic her soul won't let her speak it? The answer is in something the movie told us from the very beginning. Something every hunter sings, something we all misunderstood. Young Rumi sings it in flashbacks. Celine taught it to her. Every demon hunter across generations has learned these exact words. We are hunters, voices strong, slaying demons with our song. Fix the world and make it right when darkness finally meets the light. For centuries, hunters interpreted this as kill all demons, seal away darkness, create absolute separation between light and dark. Celine believed it, the Sunlight Sisters believed it, every 3-person team in history believed it. They were wrong. When darkness finally meets the light, not when darkness is destroyed by light, when darkness joins the light. A demon who chose humanity, darkness that turned toward goodness, a reformed spirit standing with hunters instead of against them. That's what the ancient hunters meant. The Golden Han Moon isn't meant to seal all demons. It seals evil demons, the Gimas who corrupt and destroy, while allowing reformed demons to coexist with humans. That's why every 3-person team failed. They were trying to create absolute purity, total separation. But the prophecy requires integration, balance, light and reformed darkness working together. You need 4 guardians, and one of them must be darkness that chose to change. Now here's where the ancient hunters embedded a sacred rule into the guardian ritual itself. When they created the Han Moon based on the 4 guardians' cosmology, they established a law. The azure dragon must never speak the black tortoise's name unless all 4 guardians are present. Why this specific prohibition?
In Korean guardian mythology, the azure dragon, East, and black tortoise, north, form the water element axis. They're cosmically paired, opposites that must balance each other. The dragon is yang water, flowing, active, creative. The tortoise is yin water, still, protective, enduring. When these two are in harmony, they create stability. But if the connection forms incomplete, without the white tiger, metal and west, and vermilion bird, fire and south, to complete the cosmic square, the imbalance pulls one guardian down to anchor the other. Speaking the black tortoise's name is the activation phrase. It calls the tortoise to resonate with the dragon. But without all four present, that resonance has nowhere to go, no containment, no balance. It becomes a void that consumes whoever was called. The ancient hunters who created the Hanmoon ritual understood this cosmology. That's why they made it a sacred rule. Do not speak the black tortoise's name until darkness meets the light. Do not call to her until the fourth guardian stands with you. For 400 years, every generation tried to cheat this rule, tried to make 3 guardians enough. They all failed. But Zoey doesn't know this ancient law. Her soul just knows, don't say that name. It's not safe yet. Because the last time someone said it, without reformed darkness present, everything went catastrophically, horrifically wrong. 150 years ago, one generation came so close. They had the right structure, 3 dedicated hunters, strong bonds, powerful magic. And they had a girl named Mira in the black tortoise tradition, just like the naming tradition for that guardian role. They thought they had everything they needed. They were missing one thing, the thing every generation before them had missed: reformed darkness, a demon who chose light, the 4th guardian. But they didn't know that's what the prophecy meant. They thought 3 was enough. So they attempted the ritual anyway. The hunter in the azure dragon position, Zoey's soul and a past life, spoke the activation word during the incomplete guardian formation, Mira. And the worst possible thing happened. Without the 4th guardian present, the resonance between azure dragon and black tortoise had no anchor, no balance. The power had to go somewhere. It didn't just hurt Mira, it corrupted her. The incomplete formation, raw, unbalanced guardian magic flooded into her body, into her blood, into her very essence. She transformed, not into a demon, but into something between human and demon, something the ritual created because it couldn't complete itself. And when she died, that corruption didn't die with her. It passed to her descendants. The failed guardian ritual didn't just take one life. It cursed an entire bloodline. Every generation's girl born from that hunter would carry the mark, dormant demon blood, created by broken magic, passed down through families like a stain that wouldn't wash out. That's what the azure dragon's soul learned. That's what carved itself so deep. I didn't just kill my friend. I cursed her entire family. I created a demonic bloodline that would haunt generations. I spoke 2 syllables and doomed people who weren't even born yet. That soul cycled through lifetimes, through Jinu's abandoned sister, through multiple demon hunter incarnations, through 400 years of battles, deaths, and rebirths. Each life, the lesson reinforced. Do not speak that name. Do not repeat the mistake. Do not curse anyone else. Until that soul was born again, as Zoey, and met a girl whose name is Mira, whose family carries the cursed bloodline, who is standing exactly where that doomed hunter stood 150 years ago. Zoey's conscious mind doesn't remember creating the curse, but her soul is screaming.
Current Mira is a direct descendant from that cursed hunter from 150 years ago. The corrupted blood didn't disappear. It passed down through generations, dormant in some, stronger in others, always there, always waiting. And Mira inherited it. But here's what makes this family story so tragic. They've known about the curse for 150 years, generation after generation keeping the secret, hiding what their bloodline carries, living in fear of the next child born with the mark. Her Chable family, ultra-wealthy, image-obsessed, controlling every detail, they didn't just randomly become cold and secretive. They've been managing a family curse for over a century. Every few generations, a girl is born carrying the corrupted blood more strongly. And when current Mira was born, her parents knew. They didn't wait to see signs, they didn't hope she'd be spared. They knew from the moment they held her what she would be, what she would carry, what danger she represented. That's why they hated her from birth. Not because of something she did, because of what she is. The living embodiment of their family's darkest secret, the curse made flesh. The family's wealth? Built partly on hiding this truth, erasing records, controlling narratives, making sure no one discovers that their bloodline was corrupted by failed guardian magic 150 years ago. And when people ask questions, when things happen that can't be explained, they erase, they hide, they reject. That's what happened with Mira's brother. He discovered the truth. Maybe he found the old family records locked away in some vault. Maybe he started seeing signs in his sister, dreams that weren't quite human, strength that came from nowhere, moments where something other looked through her eyes. He realized what she carried, what the family curse meant, what would happen if that corrupted blood ever fully awakened. He knew she was vulnerable, knew demons could sense it, knew that if the wrong person triggered the awakening, his sister would become the monster their family had been hiding from for generations. So he made the ultimate choice. He went to Guima and made a deal. Take me instead, make me a demon, but keep her curse sealed, keep the bloodline dormant in her, keep her human as long as possible. He became Mystery Saja, the demon with the hidden face, the one whose identity must remain secret, to suppress the curse that had plagued his family for 150 years. Not to deny what she is, but to give her time, to keep her safe until the prophecy could be fulfilled, until 4 guardians could exist, until the curse could be broken instead of just suppressed. He traded his humanity to buy his sister time. And the family? They hated Mira even more after he vanished. Because now their heir, the one who could have saved the family name, who could have led them into the future, was gone, sacrificed to protect the cursed child. They erased him from photos, treated her like she murdered him just by existing. Listen to what Mira says when Guima manipulates her in that climactic scene. "There is no we, Zoey. I don't get to have a family." Not, "I don't have a family," not, "I lost my family." I don't get to have a family. That's someone who believes she was born wrong, that her existence destroys people, that she doesn't deserve love because loving her costs too much. She doesn't know her brother became a demon to suppress her cursed blood. She doesn't know she carries corruption created by failed guardian magic 150 years ago. She doesn't know her family has been living in fear of what she might become since the day she was born. She just knows what every rejected child knows. I'm the reason everything broke. My brother disappeared because of me. People leave because loving me ruins lives. I destroy families just by existing. And she's been carrying that guilt, that shame, not knowing the real story. Not knowing her brother loved her enough to become the thing she hates most. Not knowing Zoey's soul created the curse that marked her family. Not knowing 150 years ago, someone spoke a name without the 4th guardian and her entire bloodline paid the price. Everything Mira believes about herself is built on missing information. And when she finally learns the truth, when she discovers what she really is, when she understands that she's not broken, she's cursed, that's when everything changes.
Current Zoey doesn't remember the catastrophe from 150 years ago. She has no conscious memory of that life, that ritual, that curse. But when she met current Mira, descendant of that bloodline, carrying that name, standing in that same guardian position, her soul recognized the pattern. This is Mira, the activation word. If I speak those syllables without the fourth guardian, the curse activates. But it's more than that. Her soul doesn't just remember the death, it remembers that she created the curse. That speaking those syllables didn't just kill one person, it doomed an entire bloodline for generations. The black isn't in her mind, it's deeper, spiritual, absolute. Imagine trying to say a word and your throat just closes. Your mouth won't form the shapes. The syllables won't come. It's like trying to breathe underwater. Your body refuses at a level below conscious control. That's what Zoey experiences every time she tries to say the word Mira. Not, I choose not to say it, not, I'm being careful. I physically, spiritually cannot make that sound. Her soul has overridden her voice. Her deepest spiritual programming says speaking those syllables equals death and corruption. Prevent it at all costs. Never curse another bloodline. And here's what makes this heartbreaking. Zoey is the lyricist, the wordsmith, the one who gives voice to everything they feel. She writes songs in Korean for Korean audiences, in Korean language and tradition. She has to speak lyrics aloud to test rhythm and flow, sing them repeatedly in rehearsals, perform them hundreds of times on stage. And she structured their entire discography, every song, every verse, every melodic choice, around never letting those two syllables appear together. Look at their lyrics. Really look. Count how many times she could have used Mira for rhyme, for rhythm, for emotional impact. It never happens because her soul won't let her write it, won't let her sing it, won't let her give voice to the one name that matters most. The creator who cannot create with two syllables. The speaker who cannot speak one word. The friend who protects through silence because sound itself has become dangerous. And that's the worst part. Zoey doesn't consciously understand this. She doesn't remember the past life. She doesn't know about the failed ritual or the curse or the bloodline she created. She just has this inexplicable, overwhelming instinct. I can't say that name. I don't know why, I just can't. And every time she's with Mira, every time they fight together, every time Mira's life is in danger, that instinct gets louder because her soul remembers what her mind forgot. The last time she said that name, she cursed an entire family for 150 years. And she will do anything, rearrange her entire language, restructure her art, build her communication around an absence to make sure she never curses anyone again. If this sounds familiar, it's because you've seen this story before. This is a classic anime structure, and the filmmakers knew exactly what they were doing. Blue Exorcist, Rin carries Satan's blood, sealed until triggered. When it awakens, blue flames. His brother Yukio has the same blood, but it stays dormant. Specific circumstances activate it. Sealed bloodline with a trigger. Bleach, Zanpataku release requires speaking the weapon's true name. Incomplete releases cause catastrophic failure. Speaking names equals activation. Danger without proper formation. Naruto, Itachi becomes a villain to protect Sasuke. Clan hates the one saved. Brother sacrifices everything for sibling safety. Protective sacrifice and family rejection. Your name? Names carry power across time and space. Speaking at the wrong moment causes catastrophe. Names bind fates. Reincarnation themes. The pattern? Sealed power plus brother sacrifice plus name activation plus prophecy of balance. Every single element. K-pop Demon Hunters is using the exact structure. And if you know anime, you know how this resolves. The forbidden name must be spoken. The sealed power must awaken. The sacrifice must be honored. And it all happens at the moment of greatest need. Now watch how all four theories lock together like puzzle pieces. Mystery Saja is Mira's brother. the demon with the hidden face, the matching silver earrings, the ambiguous survival. He made a deal with Guima to become a demon, to suppress his sister's cursed blood, to keep the family curse dormant in her. He's been protecting her from the corruption, and she's been trying to kill him while he does it. Zoey is Jinu's reincarnated sister. 400 years of cycling through demon hunter lives, multiple incarnations, multiple deaths. One of those lives was 150 years ago. One of those lives spoke a name during incomplete ritual and created a cursed bloodline. That guilt followed her soul forward to this moment, to this team. 4 guardians create balance. 3 guardians failed every time. They always failed, always, because the prophecy requires 4, including reformed darkness, including a demon who chose light. Jinu's spirit in the sword completes the formation for the first time in history. White tiger, black tortoise, azure dragon, vermilion bird, complete, finally. The name that connects everything? Ancient hunters embedded the sacred rule. Azure dragon cannot speak black tortoise's name without all 4 guardians. Zoey's soul blocks it instinctively. Speaking it with incomplete formation equals creating another curse. Speaking it with complete formation equals breaking the curse she created 150 years ago. When darkness finally meets the light equals when Zoey speaks Mira in the presence of Jinu's spirit reformed. This isn't 4 separate theories. This is one story told from 4 angles. The brother who became darkness to suppress a family curse, the soul that created a bloodline corruption and has been terrified of repeating it, the cosmic balance that finally has all 4 pieces, and the name that will either curse again or break the curse forever. All of it converges on one moment, one choice, one word. And that moment is coming. Fix the world and make it right when darkness finally meets the light. Celine thought, seal all demons away, create absolute separation. That's why the Sunlight Sisters failed. That's why every 3-person team failed. They were trying to create a golden hone moon that would banish all demons. Absolute light, absolute purity. But that's not what the ancient hunters meant. The Golden Hone Moon isn't about sealing all demons. It's about sealing evil demons, the Guima who corrupt and destroy, while allowing reformed demons to coexist. Demons like Jinu who chose humanity over corruption, half-demons like Rumi who integrate both sides, and eventually demons like Mystery Saja who might remember their humanity and return. The barrier that judges intent, not species. That's the world the ancient hunters envisioned, a world where darkness that chooses light isn't destroyed, it's welcomed. But it requires 4 guardians, including one who was darkness and chose differently. When darkness finally meets the light equals when reformed demon stands with hunters. And the proof that this has happened? The Azure Dragon must trust enough to speak the Black Tortoise's name, to break the curse instead of creating it, to heal instead of harm.
Here's how the sequel will break us. A new demon threat emerges. Maybe Guima returns, maybe something worse. The rainbow barrier they created, it's failing, cracking, demons pouring through. They need the golden Han Moon, the permanent seal, the barrier that judges intent instead of species. And Celine finally reveals what the ancient hunters knew. All 4 guardians must be named in Korean, in sequence. There's no other way. The prophecy requires it. Rumi can name herself, check. Mira can name herself, check. Jinu's spirit in the sword can be invoked, check. But the Azure Dragon must name the Black Tortoise. Zoey must say, Mira. And everyone looks at her. Mira doesn't understand at first. She's confused, frustrated. What's the problem? It's just my name. Say it. And Zoey tries. She opens her mouth. She desperately, frantically tries to make the sound, and nothing comes out. Her throat closes like she's choking. Her voice breaks. The syllables won't form. She literally cannot make her mouth produce that sound. I can't. I don't know why, but I can't. Something is stopping me, and I don't... That's when the memories start breaking through. Flashes, fragments, another life, another Mira, speaking that name, watching power explode, watching corruption spread, watching her friend transform into something between human and demon, watching a bloodline get cursed because of her mistake. Last time I said it, I didn't just kill someone, I cursed her entire family for 150 years, every generation suffering because I spoke those syllables without the fourth guardian. And now you're one of them. You're carrying what I created. She's crying now, terrified, desperate. And that's when they learn the truth. All of it. Maybe Mystery Saja appears and finally reveals his face, shows Mira who he really is. Maybe Celine finds ancient records. Maybe someone forces Zoey's past life memories fully awake. However it happens, the truth comes out. Your family was cursed 150 years ago by failed guardian magic. Your brother made a deal with Guima. He became a demon to keep that curse suppressed in you. You carry corrupted blood, created by incomplete ritual, passed down through generations. Zoey's soul was there. She spoke the name. She created the curse. Mira's entire reality shatters. Her brother became a demon to suppress a family curse. She carries corruption created 150 years ago. Her family has been living in fear of her since birth. Zoey's past life cursed her bloodline, and speaking her name again could either awaken the curse or break it. The demons are breaking through. The barrier is collapsing. People are dying. They're out of time. Mira looks at Zoey with tears streaming down her face. Then say it. What? Say my name. We have 4 guardians now. Jinu's in the sword. The formation is complete. Maybe this time it won't curse. Maybe this time it'll heal. What if I'm wrong? What if I curse you worse? What if Then I will become what my family always feared. But if you don't say it, we all die anyway, so please. Mira steps forward, takes Zoey's hands. You've carried this guilt for 150 years. You've protected me through silence. But maybe the way to break a curse isn't to avoid it, it's to face it, with all 4 guardians present, the way it should have been done the first time. Rumi grips the sword tighter. Jinu's spirit pulses within it. The 4 guardians, finally complete. Trust us, Zoey. Trust that this time is different. Trust that darkness has met the light. Say the name. Break what you created. Zoey closes her eyes. Every fiber of her soul is screaming no. Every past life instinct is trying to stop her. 400 years of guilt and terror and protection. But she looks at Mira, her friend, the girl carrying a curse Zoey created, the chance to finally make it right. And she forces her throat to open, forces her mouth to form the shapes, fights against every spiritual defense her soul has built, and whispers, Mira. Mira's eyes snap open. They glow. Gold at first, the cursed blood activating, and then something else, something between gold and brown, corruption and humanity mixing. Patterns spread across her skin, like rumies, like demon marks. The cursed blood awakens. But this time there's no explosion, no uncontrolled transformation, no new curse spreading, because all 4 guardians are present. White tiger grounding her, azure dragon calling her, vermarine bird, reformed darkness, balancing the corruption with redemption. The cursed blood doesn't consume her. It purifies. She doesn't become a demon. She doesn't stay cursed. She becomes complete, integrated, whole, like half human, half demon, like Rumi was before corruption, but more than that, like someone finally freed from 150 years of inherited trauma. The curse breaks, not just in Mira, in her entire bloodline. The corruption that passed through generations, created by incomplete magic, finally undone by complete magic. And above them, the barrier transforms. Rainbow to gold. Not sealing all demons, sealing evil demons, allowing reformed darkness to coexist. When darkness finally meets the light, equals this moment. This trust, this completion. The prophecy fulfilled, the curse broken, the mistake corrected. 150 years later, the Azure Dragon finally gets it right. Zoey collapses, sobbing. Mira catches her. And for the first time in 400 years, Zoey's soul is quiet. The terror is gone. The guilt is resolved. She spoke the name. And this time, she didn't curse anyone. She healed. You saved me. I spent 150 years being afraid I'd hurt you. I'm glad I finally broke what I created. Mira's brother, Mystery Saja, can be redeemed now that the curse is broken and the seal is no longer needed. Finally gets to see his sister free. The family curse ended, the sacrifice honored. All because one person overcame 400 years of guilt to speak 2 syllables and trust that this time would be different.
Let's review what we know. Zoey says Rumi 18 times, Mira 0 times, counted, verified, undeniable. Mira's brother erased from family photos, canon, shown on screen. I don't get to have a family, exact quote from manipulation scene. Hunter's mantra about darkness meeting light, established prophecy. Names have power, central theme throughout the film. 3 guardian teams always fail, historical pattern. Mystery Saja is Mira's brother. Theory 1 evidence. Zoey is Jinu's reincarnated sister. Theory 2 evidence. 4 guardians create balance. Theory 3 evidence. What we're theorizing. Zoey's past life created a cursed bloodline by speaking a name during incomplete ritual. Mira's family has lived with this curse for 150 years. Brother sacrificed himself to suppress it. Zoey's soul blocks the name from guilt, not just trauma. Speaking it with 4 guardians breaks the curse instead of creating it. 18 times she said Rumi. 0 times she said Mira, because her soul has been screaming the same truth for 400 years. I made a mistake. I cursed an innocent family. I will never do that again. Until the moment when not saying the name becomes more dangerous than saying it. When the only way to break a curse is to face it. This movie isn't just about 3 girls fighting demons. It's about a soul carrying guilt across lifetimes, a family living with inherited corruption, a brother who became darkness to suppress a curse, and 3 girls who have to trust that this time, speaking the forbidden word won't create death, it'll create healing. The name that created a curse becomes the word that breaks it. The silence that protected becomes the sound that frees. When darkness finally meets the light, equals when Zoey finally says, Mira, in the presence of Jinu's reformed spirit, and breaks what she created 150 years ago. When that sequel drops, and this moment happens, when Zoey's voice breaks centuries of guilt, when Mira's cursed blood purifies in the presence of 4 guardians, when 150 years of family trauma ends with 2 syllables, remember, you heard it here first. Drop your theories below. Connect with us on the journey, because when this is confirmed, we're all going to lose our minds together. See you in the demon realm.